Hey guys, it's Chitori
and Jay,
and welcome back to another installment of Do You Mind?
What's up, guys? We're back with another episode.
By unpopular demand.
Why gotta be unpopular?
Alright, by popular demand.
That's
by
right.
Us.
Popular by us.
By
By us. We thought we were popular.
Alright.
Were you popular? No, I was with you in high school. Of course you weren't. I mean, you knew people. I don't think he was popular.
Alright, anyway.
Do you think you're popular?
I didn't say anything!
I mean, you look like offended as if you were.
I'm just sitting here trying to mind my business, trying to eat my food.
What food?
My hypothetical food.
In front of your salad?
In front of my salad.
I'm sorry.
And then you just...
I just asked.
Anyway, coronavirus.
I was with you in high school.
No. Anyways.
No, but I'm just saying.
Coronavirus.
I was with you and I thought.
I didn't even say anything though.
I know, but
you ain't popular.
But wait, y'all saw how she looked as if she was offended, like, and you know you only offended when something's like
it was
wrong.
it was more like a goddamn.
Oh, I mean, you didn't know? Were you not aware? I was there. I saw you. I just assumed you knew. It's okay.
Anyway, so
yes,
the coronavirus has impacted all of our lives.
It has. We're in Inglewood, and it's... Explain your adventures in shopping, if you will.
Wait, okay, before that, before I had to do the whole, kind of emergency shopping, my last week going to work has been very smooth and trafficless because of Corona.
But the less traffic and the gas prices have gone down.
Did the gas prices go down?
I don't know.
Plane
tickets went down.
Plane prices went down.
Amazingly. My boyfriend was looking up prices because he was just curious. From Monday to Thursday next week to Las Vegas, tickets was $40 round trip.
Yeah, and that's fine and all. And if you travel to maybe places that aren't really Corona ridden, and you're thinking hey, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna take advantage of these cheap tickets. But you gotta also think about you may get it when you leave, or you may get it and it may not affect you, but you might come home and you might give it to somebody.
Hold on, look at that. But when will you ever get a chance to go to Greece for $100 round trip?
Never.
If I die, I die. Would you rather die here or in Europe?
What about the other people that you might give it to when you come back?
Maybe alright.
Ah man, you don't know that many people, so it's fine, right?
That's true. I know you. I might.
Dan, you might.
It's okay. You weren't that popular. Not that many people.
Oh my god. First of all, I knew a lot of people.
I mean, no.
By technical definition,
and being popular
is not the same thing. But you know what? I hate it here.
You hate it here?
I hate it here.
Already? It's only the second episode. She already hates it.
Anyway, grocery shopping. Yeah. Went there a Thursday night.
Was it bad?
Mom was like, "Hey, we need to go get some stuff before it gets crazy." We went to Costco first. Obviously, couldn't get.
I heard Costco was terrible.
Couldn't get a shopping cart. We had to go wait for someone. Hey, can we have your shopping cart when you're done loading your car? Not that creepy way, but
hey, I'm following you, but I just need your cart. That's all.
Yeah. There was no water.
Of course.
I don't know if they have samples though.
They don't.
If Costco don't have samples, then you know that it's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Going too far.
They went to Food for Less or something, and then it was still lines, but I've been in Food for Less when they have long lines before. Got all the other essentials and everything, but Costco had no water, obviously no TP.
TP.
Question: why did you guys buy toilet paper in
bulk?
A pandemic, in bulk? Why did you buy it all? Some people, I can't even do my normal grocery shopping because you guys bought all the toilet paper,
right?
And y'all know who you are.
Y'all know who you are.
Someone bought. There was a few people, a good handful of people that just bought Lysol wipes and toilet paper to sell it. This couple literally said, "We hustling out here."
I would have slapped them. Give me this.
They bought Lysol wipes and sold it for $40.
Ow!
And we're gonna buy it too because we need it.
I wouldn't pay no $40, goddamn. I would have went to Walgreens.
If anybody else have it.
Yeah, no Walgreens.
What if you can't leave the house?
Oh man.
Yeah. So what about your shopping?
Okay, so I thought I was gonna be slick and go when the grocery stores open on a Saturday. So me and my boyfriend
Sounds like the worst time to go.
bro, I don't know why I thought, but me and my boyfriend were like, okay, we're gonna go. It opens at like 6 or 7, so we went at 7. And I'm thinking, okay, it's 7, it just open. We finna be, we're gonna get in there and get. We didn't even go for a minute talk. We just went to get our lunch for work. We was like, we're gonna get lunch for work. We meal prep.
She meal prep.
I meal prep. We was like, we're gonna get our lunch for work and maybe like some extra snacks for around the house and like a few meats so we can freeze them. First of all, I got there, went to one Rouse. It was super crowded. Couldn't find a parking spot for at least 5 minutes. When I got out, couldn't find a shopping cart. So I'm like, okay, we have to look around for a shopping cart. Got in there. You know the Rouse Outlet Dairy Center, the big one? Line wrapped around the whole damn store. And then I'm talking niggas with basket full. There was even some people with 2 baskets, and there was one person like 2 baskets full of stuff. And I'm just like, it ain't even that serious. Walking down the aisles, there was a complete aisles, like just like I saw the little, what's that thing? Tumbleweed just rolled down the aisle. It was so empty. I'm like, what's going on? And it was like the cold medicine empty. It was the water. Of course, all the water. Actually, not all water was gone. They still have the little gallons you carry like that.
Yeah.
Some of those were still there. Like there was a guy like restocking them as like people came and just snatched them. There was of course, toilet paper was gone. All the goddamn meat. I don't know why. Meat was gone. All the produce was gone, which is weird because that's perishable. I just wanted some potatoes. They was gone. Went to a second Rouse. It was a little bit better, but it was still like super crowded. Couldn't find a parking spot. Couldn't find a shopping cart. So then like I'm looking at the guy stocking meat. I was like, hey, bruh, just be real with me. Is there gonna be any like restocking of the meat? He was like, look, there's a stock coming at between 9 and 1. However, it's whatever we have. It might not be that much. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And like this Mexican guy overheard us and he was like, hey, look. He looked at me like this, he did like that. Like it was a secret. As if it was a secret. He was like, I just came from the Mexican supermarket up the street. They got all the meat. He said, I just got some ground turkey, I got some chicken. Just go over there. I was like, bet. And I went there and it was like crowded, but I still got everything I need. I got heck of meat. Heck of meat. People are racist. Let me tell you why they're racist. The Mexican shops wasn't that crowded. Why? Mexicans got corona? Is that what y'all think? Trash. I know that the Asian supermarkets ain't crowded. I know.
Don't tell people, so then we need a spot to go to.
They're crowded. Oh, they're crowded.
But yeah, don't be racist and go buy some stuff from all the Asian supermarkets.
Right.
They got stuff.
They got the good stuff.
But don't overbuy because we need stuff.
That's true too.
Like, don't do that.
If you're in Inglewood, don't come here. Wait. If you're in Inglewood, don't. If you're not in Inglewood, don't come here. There we go. I got it. I had it.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
Proud of myself.
Okay.
What you looking at, bro?
I'm looking up something. Trying to find this link that I was looking for.
Okay, my bad. Anywho, I'm actually curious. What would you do if there was a quarantine?
What else am I like? You can't leave
your house? I don't know. What was you gonna do? Like,
what else am I supposed to do?
You gonna put up a fight and gonna riot in the streets?
Oh my god.
What?
My first response to possibly being like, stuck in the house is like, they ain't gonna keep me in my house. What you gonna do? They can't get us all.
They can't get us. That's your first response. They can't get us all.
I mean, literally, you can't lock me up in my house.
That's true.
And I don't like leaving my house, but because you said I can't leave my house,
now
I'm gonna leave my house.
Right.
I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna get a hobby that's involving going outside.
I'm gonna get a hobby
just because it's a quarantine. Exactly. But then if they do the quarantine, what's gonna happen to all the homeless people? Like, what are the repercussions of being outside?
That's true.
Like, what are you doing to them?
I doubt nothing. I mean, wait.
Anything.
Nothing I doubt. There we go. What is up with me today? I'm not worried.
No, I was looking up this article or this information that I found. Like, coronavirus is literally, first of all, Twitter is undefeated. We know this. Corona is really breaking down the systems that we have implemented in this country.
Such as?
Well, I don't know where, but it was like some county jail is not arresting people for minor offenses because they don't want to overcrowd the jail. Okay,
Good, did
well,
that already.
maybe you could like not do that in general. It's a minor offense. Since you don't absolutely need to for this, then you know. Anyway, also, I'm looking at all those companies who said that, oh, you can't work from home
Oh,
for
bro.
the various reasons.
This disease is making companies show their ass.
Yeah, it's.
This is proving that meeting could have been an email all along.
Viola Davis meme come to life.
Could have been a meeting all along, bro. I'm not here for it. I actually thought I had to work. Like, I work for, and I'm thinking because what the?
It's okay.
I'm thinking because this is that it's obviously not gonna shut down because it's like, you know, one of the emergency stops for like when stuff like this happens. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to go to work. I'm gonna get sick. I got asthma and I get sick very easily. I was like, I'm gonna die.
She does. She gets sick very easily.
I'm gonna just die. That's
It just rains like 2 drops and she's like.
I'm over here like it's true, literally. So like I'm like, all right, well I gotta go to work. I'm gonna die. It's been nice knowing y'all. I was like, you ever when you was a kid and you was on punishment and then like you heard your friends playing outside? That's how I was gonna be. I was hearing all my friends not having to go to work and I'm inside and work like this is trash. But then I got like email from my supervisor earlier that was like, we shutting down. And I was like,
literally 2 days.
On the one side I'm happy because we work. On the other side it's like, man, I'm broke. It's like I'm super broke. I would pay these bills.
Another thing, like, come on, if we had systems implemented in place,
Bruh.
paid sick leave,
This is America. Ain't no things in place.
obviously.
This is America. Do some.
We know you don't know the words. I don't either, but that's okay. We ain't talking about me.
We ain't talking about me.
Like free healthcare.
Bruh.
I think if a lot of these things were in place, a lot of people wouldn't be freaking out like that.
Of course, because it's free healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
I'm sick, I just go in and get my free checkup.
And then find out you have and then be quarantined. But it's a whole lot of hoopla. Everyone stay safe out there.
Hoopla.
Everyone stay safe out there. Wash your hands.
Why did it took a pandemic for y'all to be able to know to wash your hands?
Oh, you know what I
God,
heard?
nasty.
You know what I heard somewhere that the hand sanitizer was sold out, but there was still soap on
There's
the
still
shelves.
soap. It's funny because on the bottle it says wash your hands with soap after this.
Mm-hmm. At my job, I don't use hand sanitizer. I literally only wash my hands because I deal with like a lot of mail. So I'm like, ooh, yep. Before I go back and touch my computer, I literally go back and wash my hands. I don't touch anything. Don't touch your face. Just be common sense. Like, just stay clean.
Right. My friend is a nurse and she lives in Florida and she was shopping in, I think they were in either Target or Walmart, her and her friend. And she was like, PSA people, when you cough in your elbow, don't cough in your hand because after you do that and wipe it off, you touching stuff to open it. Like, that's gross, yo. Why did you cough in your hand thinking you being unconscious? Oh, yeah, my bad, sorry. But then going around touching stuff.
Ugh.
That's so nasty.
The only person that can solve this now is Osmosis Jones.
Osmosis Jones. Get out of here.
Alright. Nah. Anyway.
Out, I said. Oh, you not gonna leave?
I live here. This is my house.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Anyway, stay safe, y'all.
Stay safe. Coming to you live from Quarantine Central in America.
So,
Yeah.
like, if we were quarantined
Alright.
and, you know, people are still out there, they trying to meet somebody, what do you think dating in a quarantine would be like? Is it just still the same online thing?
It'll be online.
Online? But
for
like,
sure.
what if it was like a...
Some people might risk it. I'm trying to get them cheeks tonight. I don't care if I get corona. At least I'm busting this.
That reminds me like kind of like a Romeo and Juliet thing. She's all up in her castle and shit. He's like... like, I want to see you. Like, you outside
you got
now.
that Rona, bruh. I don't know.
But it's not funny.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
It's a serious moment.
Speaking of dating...
Yes.
what was
Yes,
your
man.
whole dating
My dating situation?
Words, sorry.
Words, right?
Like we'll just cut this out.
Or not.
So dating today,
Uh-huh.
what is it like? Like, what do you think about it? Like, what was
Dating
your
today?
dating experience like?
Man,
Would you try it? Would you recommend it? Would you give us 5 stars?
dating today to me is like, it's hazardous. When I say hazardous, it's like you meet a guy, most likely online. He shoot his shot, you shot yours, whatever it was. And like when you meet, I see people all the time like, okay, I'm meeting up with this guy. I'm gonna text you his license plate. I'm gonna text you his name. I'm gonna text you where we going. I'm texting this and that. Dating is like dangerous now. You know, because like you never know who you're really meeting. Like y'all could have been talking for years upon years, but then when you meet up, you don't know what it could be.
Yeah.
That's how people get you these days. I'm not here for it. That's why I'm locked down now.
Oh.
I don't think I could date like anytime or nowadays. Like I'm kind of like content the fact that I'm in a relationship because like I don't think I could be able to date. I'm not that type of person. I'm very antisocial. Excuse me. I'm like I like to be alone. I like to be alone. Like I'm not reach out and text you type of person.
No, she's not.
I'm not.
Last episode, you already know she only.
You already know I'm trash. I don't talk to people. So like to me, if I had to date now, I'd just be alone. I ain't gonna hold you, and it's not gonna be by choice. It's gonna be by circumstances. Like I would just be alone.
I mean, I would probably like meet somebody and then introduce them to you, and then you'd just be like, yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll text you. Then never text them.
I would text from your phone.
You would text from my phone.
You were like, hey.
It would be your relationship, and not mine.
That would be a funny show.
And it'll steal our ideas. What about you?
I agree. Dating is definitely hazardous. It's also just like, I don't know. I felt like I was always, I don't know. People just didn't like me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm tall.
I liked you. What I do?
Would you be my wife?
Girl, you know I'm here for you. Baby. You already know what it is. Man, y'all saw last episode. This is us. This is me and my girl.
Anyway. I don't know. I had a friend for my 18th birthday. We went to City Nights in San Francisco. Shout out to San Fran. I think it was my birthday out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then she took me there because I think that's like a ritual. On your 18th birthday, you go out there.
Really?
You go to that club, City Nights.
Okay.
Sorry, I think it's City Nights. Oh Lord. And
Hair.
it is all this hair. It probably is in my eyes. Shit. And evidently this guy was like checking me out or something, but I was having fun with my girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then she saw him, and then she like, I guess, resting face. She was looking at him, and then I guess he walked away. And
RBF.
she came up to me and was like, oh my God, girl, I'm so sorry. I didn't think I was checking you out, but I think I ran him away with my face. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, to be quite honest, it was more like, damn, I didn't know what I was missing.
Oh, well.
But dating is annoying. I'm also locked down.
You are.
I am.
You are. I know you are. I know your boyfriend.
Okay. Okay.
He ain't gonna know me, but you know. You know what it is. It's funny you say that guys don't like you. I think guys are intimidated by you. Because you're really tall, and then she's 6 feet.
I am not 6 feet.
I'm 5'11". Okay. She's 6 feet.
You have to like that.
She's 6 feet. Also, you have resting bitch face. Like you see Tori walk, she walks in a mission and her face is serious. So it's
I walk like I got somewhere to go.
It's like
I don't walk like that.
It's like that, and she's tall, so she's like strutting, and it's like, hey, don't get in her way. She might hit you or something. That's what I think that is.
Literally every time I'm walking, I have some thoughts in my head, like a lot. Like I overthink and then I think the overthinking.
Well, your face is saying, "Don't fuck with me." It's what it's saying.
But like, if you start talking to me, I have like the hugest smile ever.
Do you? Nuh-uh.
I do.
If a random guy comes up, like talk to you, random guy, you just be like, "Oh hi."
Yes.
Smile.
I literally do that.
It's Tori.
I don't say all that because they don't need to know my name. Oh wait, I was about to tell them my fake name, but now I gotta come up with another one.
What is your fake name? I can tell you my fake name.
It's Jennifer.
It's Sasha. That's my fake name.
That's your fake name?
Yep. Sasha and Jennifer. Sasha and Jennifer.
We're gonna rename this podcast
To Sasha and Jennifer's podcast. But nah, but you.
I know I'm touching my face, but my hands are clean.
I
Don't
know
worry.
I'm asking. I was there. You didn't date in high school.
I didn't. Why didn't I date in high school?
Yeah, why didn't you?
No options. I mean, not no options. No one.
You liked
approached me.
guys.
I liked a lot of guys, but they didn't approach me. Or when I
shoot your shot.
I did. It didn't work. It did not work.
It did.
I could see if everyone, because you guys are really pushing me to do that, and I did. It did not work. High school boys are something else.
Of course they are.
Young women, young men, please wait.
Young women, young men.
Please wait, because
It's trash out here.
But high school boys, high school girls are trash.
High school in general is trash.
High school in general is trash. So if you're there, you're trash. Except for some teachers that I really love.
If you're there, you're trash. Is that what you said? Bruh.
I mean, you're in the trash can, and then you have to leave, and then you're not trash anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
In high school, let me tell you, in high school, I was trifling. But in high school, when I was 14, my first year of high school, I was dating my he was my best friend, then he became my boyfriend at the time. And then we broke up, like, when I was 16. So from 16 to 17 to where we graduated high school, I was wilding out, yo. Like, I was like, every weekend I'd go out partying with my church friends.
Ooh, party with the church friends.
Literally, it'd be Saturday, I'm Seventh Adventist, so it'd be Saturday we go to church, Saturday night we go to a party. It was like clockwork, like that. It was clockwork. So it'd be church, bam, all right, it's starting to get dark, let's go, you know.
Then the text go out and be like, hey, meet us here.
No, because we were all together, so it'd be like we'd go to someone's house, like a friend's house, and then we'd change our clothes, you know, booty shorts, tight shirts, all that stuff at 16, and just go to parties, like, you know, not walk. Interesting enough, I had a good relationship with my mom, so like my friends would tell their moms and parents, oh, we're going here, we're going there, but I'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to this party. She'd be like, all right, let me know if you need me. Yeah, I know. I was very independent growing up, but that's neither here nor there. So like we'd go out to parties and we'd meet guys, and like we had this thing where we would ask guys first how old they were, so we would know what to say for our age. I know. I was trash. I see now how that was very dangerous for both me and my friends and the guys involved. But like, say if they'd be like, oh, we're 20, we're 21, we'd always say we're 19. Never 18, because that's suspicious. 19. Which is like, you know, when you're that age, you look a little bit older, so you kind of get away with it, especially in the clothes we were wearing. Mm-hmm. So like my dating experience was me talking to older guys and like getting that experience, I guess.
Did you ever go any further than that?
Nah, because like, again, I'm antisocial, so I'd text you for a few days and I'd be like, I had this really interesting experience.
Oh.
This guy, me and my then friend, we met these dudes in a car. Like we were walking down the street to go to this party, and they pulled up there. I was like, oh hey, what's up, blah blah blah. You know, guys, you don't know.
I got an interesting story after you said.
Okay. But yeah, they was like, hey, what's up? What's going on? And you know, we was like, oh yeah, we're 19. And it was like, oh yeah, we 20. Yada yada yada. Exchange numbers. I don't care about him. His name was King, I think. So I gave him my number, and so we was texting back and forth. Now me, I'm not a social media person. Like I'm a loner. Like I don't do social media like that. I have like an Instagram, but it's only so I can like look at cake videos on Instagram. So then Instagram wasn't popping though. So he was like, oh yeah, what's your Facebook and all that? And I was like, I don't have one, which I didn't. Or I think I did, but I was never on it.
Oh yeah.
But I told him I didn't because I think my real age is on it. So I was like, oh, I don't have one. So, and I was like, whatever, I'm not on it, so you can't really find it. Cause I didn't even give him my real name. I gave him the name I go by, Jay. I gave him that. So like, we were like talking maybe for like a few days, and we were like, oh, he's like, oh yeah, I want to see you again. I wanted this, I wanted that. But I was like, oh, I'm going to my dad's house, we're going to San Jose, so you can talk to me then, but you can't do nothing. And so one day he was like tripping heavily, and I was like, what is up with you? He was like, oh man, why you lied to me? You do have a Facebook, I found it. And I was like, oh, for real? Looking back and forth, like, oh, for real, you did? But then he was like, something that didn't really, he would just say something that didn't add up. So I was like, you tripping because I liked him on Facebook, but you're not mentioning the fact that I'm only 16. So that's how I know you ain't on my Facebook. So what you tripping for? And I like couldn't find that he was tripping because I wasn't trying to like send him nudes and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, that was an interesting experience in my date an older guy times.
Date an older guy times?
Or talk to an older guy, not date.
I really was very like, I was pretty conservative.
I know, I was there.
But like, that was good for me because giving guys my number is like, that's like your access to me. I was at the beach with my family one time.
Handing out numbers left and right. You get a number. I was Oprah with my number.
Damn. I was at the beach with my family one time, and this cute guy like came up to me, And then he was like, hey, chatting it up and whatever. And then, asked me for my number. And then my mom was standing right there, so she was kind of supervising, kind of made me feel slightly comfortable. Because, if she don't feel right, I'd just be looking at her, and she might be like, or she might be like,
she like, nah.
No, she was like, cool, or whatever, like, because he was talking to all of us, or something like that. Gave him my number, and then, I kid you not, later that night, I think he was like, hey, can I crash at your place? My car got, whatever, this, that, and the other. And then I was like, I immediately went to my mom. I was like, I automatically knew, like, I just didn't know what to tell him.
That's a setup right there.
I was like, ooh, see, nah. I don't think, I either didn't respond or something, but I had a few crazy experiences.
Let me tell you
I
right
almost
now.
got abducted in middle school.
What the fuck? Where was I?
You wasn't at school.
Okay.
Remember, you don't go?
That's accurate.
On the way home, this car just pulled up and was like, hey, I didn't hear what he said. And so because I didn't hear what he said, I was like, huh? But then I was like, wait, hold on, that's too close. Let me just walk back the other way. And yeah. Anyway.
Let me tell you, from experience, that guy didn't have a place to stay that night, and he just saw you and was like, she look easy. I'ma just go and ask her.
Probably. Oh.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I ain't got a place to stay. I'm trying. It was like, yeah, let's just slide.
You mean I'm not the first number you asked for today?
Probably not, yeah.
I wouldn't know, but I already knew that wasn't okay. Even if I stayed by myself for whatever reason.
When you almost got kidnapped, I'm sorry for your experiences. what grade was that? Like 7?
Yeah, like 7th. Ooh. Maybe 6th grade. I don't know. Maybe 6th or 7th grade because I had to walk to the corner and like wait for my mom to pick me up because it was too crowded over there by the school.
This is like a random thought. Did you look your age when you were in like that?
What did people tell me? Well, I think I look young now, and there. I think doesn't matter.
Well, I was just curious. Like, did anyone like ever try to, I guess, approach you?
Oh
as
yeah.
an older person? Like,
Prior from that, and another time when I was with my my stepdad at the studio, this guy, I was talking to him outside, and then I was just on the phone with my mom. I got off, and then we started talking about the guitar, and then we went up like. There was like a awning or whatever, balcony inside the building. We went up there. He taught me how to play the guitar for like 2 minutes, and then we was like, oh, it's kind of loud, like, cause they didn't know I was playing music in the studio. And then he was like, well, we can go in the room right there. It's lower. And I was like, ah. And then my stepdad was like, hey, you all right up there? Hey. No, he was like, hey, can you come down for a second? I was like, I'm just gonna leave now.
That's my dad. I gotta go. That's my parent. Cause I'm a minor.
But he added me on Facebook, I think, before that. So he didn't know. He still didn't. I think I was like 16, 17. And then I wasn't 18 yet. That doesn't matter. But like, got home, he found me on, or added me on Facebook, messaged me, and then he had said the first, I don't know what the first comment was, but the fact that he messaged me, it sounded like he still didn't know. And I was like, I'm 17, right? I said something like that.
I'm 17, brother.
And he was like,
I had this weird experience.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you're 17. When you 18, hit me up though.
Remember that
you
song?
say that?
Remember that song?
What song?
Remember? And in about 10 years, holla at me, Miley Cyrus. Or in about 2 years, holla at me, Miley Cyrus. It was you remember that? It was on like a Lil Wayne, Young Money song. And in about 3 years, holla at me, Miley Cyrus. Oh, good.
That sounds like that one song by
The girls that I like them all. I think like that.
I don't know what that is.
Ah man, we're gonna look it up. We're gonna look it up.
We're gonna look it up? Alright, we're gonna look it up, y'all.
Alright.
But I also had an interesting experience with, this was like the creepiest thing to me. I was 11, but like when you're 11, you start to develop and stuff. So I started to develop a little bit earlier. So I was like walking home one time, and I was walking past like this, what's it called? Like not a nursery home, but I guess like an elderly place. And like one of the guys that worked there was outside it, and he was just like looking around. And I'm walking past, and he's like, oh, hey, what's up? You gonna try to talk to me and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm just walking home from school. He was like, oh, school? He was like, wait, how old are you? I was like, I'm 11. He was like, oh, dang, I thought you was 14 or something. And I'm looking at him like, bro, you look like you were 30. 30. What you mean you thought I was 14, you creep? Like, I was like, all right, I gotta go, yo. Like, what is going on here?
Why are you approaching me because you thought I was 14?
Bruh, that's what I was like. You thought I was 14? I was like, wait, enter the meme where I'm thinking a whole bunch of letters and numbers and stuff. That was my face. I said 14. God,
You know, this brings up this, and it's not really on the docket, but like, this brings up that topic where it's like black girls can't be like
girls.
We
can never be girls.
Like, what did you say about like how if it looks like a black girl is walking up like this
is an interesting stereotype that I thought like I forgot what it was, but I was watching this thing where someone was like basically everyone's racist. Even like if you're like the most gung-ho ally of like non-racist things, you still have prejudice in your mind. And like one of the easiest or biggest prejudices is like when you see a black girl walking, like a black girl that's probably around, let's say anywhere between 16 and 25, and she's with a little kid, you automatically assume that that's her kid. But when you see like even Mexican too, you assume that's her kid. But when you see a white girl walking with a kid, you assume that's her maybe nephew, her brother, her cousin. You never first go to that's her kid, which I thought was interesting because I assume that myself. Like sometimes I look at people with kids, I'm like, oh, that's her son, you know. And I don't think I've ever done that with white people. I think I kind of always do like, oh, that's their kid or something. Mm-hmm. But like I think that was like an interesting prejudice and the thing that's like black girls can't be like just girls. We're always something more, you know.
Yeah.
Sucks. It does. We can't never just be, you know.
So like you went into like how you were back then, how you were kind of trash.
Kind of trash. I didn't say all that, did I? I might have said that. All right, that's accurate.
When you were younger, how do you think you then? Who were you then, and like how did you like to who you grew into?
Well, I was little trash then, and now I'm big. Nah, I'm joking.
I'm a major dumpster trash.
I'm a major dumpster fire now. I think back in my...
You doing alright?
I'm doing alright?
Yeah. I don't know what noise that was.
I think like back in my...
Your heyday?
I hope my mom doesn't watch this. Back in my...
Moms, turn this off right now.
Turn this part off. Just skip like 5-10 minutes ahead. But anyway, back in my like... Not college days, excuse me. My high school days, I was wild, yo. I was like... doing stuff I knew I shouldn't be doing, but I was doing it anyway. Like, again, I'd like, most of the stuff, ironically, I would do this with my church friends. We would go out and just be trash, but like, we would literally go to church that Saturday morning, and like wait till sundown, and then we like go out and like we just hit parties, or we'd like go to guys' houses that we just met that night or something like that. Ooh. Like, yeah, like I'm telling you, I was like out there doing all this. Like I like often remember going to my friend's house, like me and another girl, we'd go to her house, spend the night, and then we like sneak out and do something. We'd like maybe like call these older guys and go to their house. And like one time we ended up streaking with these older dudes. Yeah. we ended up streaking, or like,
that sounds like wild.
It was an interesting night. That's for story time, but like, long story short, we like these two older guys went to their house. They were roommates, and like it was 3 of us, and I was like, yeah, y'all go ahead and do what y'all finna do, because they like went in the room, but they were like, I think we were 16 at the time, us the girls, and the guys were like maybe 19, 20, possibly. One of the guys had to be older because they had alcohol in the house, like to buy it, and like so like they gave us shots, we were like drinking shots, and then like we what else did we do? After we drank the shots, like the 2 guys took my 2 friends and they went into like a room and closed the doors, and I was just like, I'm just sitting on the couch and I'm gonna chill. And then like I wandered outside and hung out with these guys that were outside. We were just
Are
talking.
you still friends with them?
Of course not. And not because they're like bad girls, but like we just grew. Well, one of us, she moved to Sweden, and then like the other one, we like had this big thing and whatever. But so like they went in the room and they was doing whatever they was doing. I know they was doing not that. They weren't doing like, you know, but they were like, you know what that means, right? I don't know if you knew.
Yes.
But they were doing that. I think they were just like, you know, filling each other up and stuff. But like they came back out. And they're like, all right, what do we do like with this party, whatever? And I was like, we ain't going home yet, you know? Like I was already ready to go.
Tired.
I'm tired. I just drank a shot, you know, I'm a lightweight. But they came out and then like they were just like pulling down their pants and stuff. Like, oh, you know, I got a big bag, you know, I'm trying to show. He really did though. I saw it. It was huge. It was very huge. I was like, dang, it's like that. So then like after that, we was like, oh, let's streak. We was like, all right, let's streak. So we went outside and ran down the street in the streets. That's like an insight into my childhood.
How old were they?
They were older. I know. One of them has to be like 21. Another one maybe was like 23.
Oh wow.
And we were 16. And they knew we were 16. That's one of the instances when you have to be like, oh yeah, because like one of the guys worked at the high school one of my friends was at. Yeah, so he knew.
Oh, he worked at the high school?
Yeah. So he knew. I hope y'all don't see this. If y'all do, oh well, I don't care. I didn't say anything.
Well, at the time.
But like, yeah, so like, that's like an insight to my, how I was in high school.
And now you're just a housewife.
Yeah, I basically.
Without the wife.
Without the wife. I'm a housewife, basically. Like now I'm like.
She had all that crazy party in her heyday.
In high school, it was crazy. Like I did all that partying, all the stuff you do when you get to college, all the experimenting, the parties, all that wild stuff. I already didn't like high school. So when I got to college, I was so burned out. I was burned out. Like I still went to parties, but I was like, this is fun, you know, it's a party. But I didn't do all the wild stuff that you like hear of, you know, like, oh, in college I did this and this. Because I did that in high school. I was burnt out. I wanted to stay home.
I wanted to do all that crazy stuff, but there was no crazy stuff going on. I was like, am I at the wrong place? Like,
probably was.
I went to a frat party and he was like, meh. I think the friend that
when I went with you with?
Yes.
Yes.
The other friend that I went there with ended up making out with some random dude. So I was like,
she did.
I mean, I didn't want to do that, but like.
But you know, frat parties aren't like parties you go to have fun. They're parties you stand around and drink.
All right, then you movies need to like stop.
You need to stop doing that
stuff
because like
lying to me.
Literally, frat parties are just parties you go to drink, especially like I don't want to be like, but like white frats especially. Like black frats, maybe it's more like drinking and a little bit of partying, but like frat parties are mostly you just stand around and drink.
Okay, someone
but
should
like,
tell me that.
I'm sorry, but like parties are like college, like we're having a party or something, then that's like something you go to shake your booty at. Right?
Shaking your booty at.
Yeah. So like in college, I was burnt out, and then I met my boyfriend, so I was really like, I really ain't going nowhere now. I could just stay home with him,
settle down now.
And now I'm totally like I'm settled down. Like,
and meal prepping and stuff.
I've calmed down so much since. I mean, I think everyone does obviously calm down from high school.
And then you're gonna hit that midlife crisis, and then you're gonna be
I'm hitting no midlife crisis because I'm perfectly fine.
Not right now.
This is midlife.
No, it's not. It's early life.
Yeah.
And we're in a crisis.
Exactly. This is midlife. But yeah, so me from high school to college and me now are like two different people. I'm actually surprised at myself. I never really thought I'd slow down like that. I thought I'd kind of be just doing this forever. But then again, in high school, that's what you think. You're going to just do this forever. But like the me I am now to the me I was then, it's like, I could just look at myself and be like, yo, calm this fuck down. Because you out here wilding, doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. But those things have made me me. And you know,
now you have experience.
They're my experience. I will tell my grandkids, like, look, bro, this is what we did back then.
Oh, yeah. By the way, how come we don't tell our kids anything, but we tell our grandkids?
That's so true. My mom tells me to this day, I got stuff I can't tell you. You know, you gonna look at me down. I'm like, bro, just fucking tell me. I don't know why she be saying that. She don't be telling me nothing.
Everybody says that. I guess it's true.
Yeah, it is true. I might tell my kids, hey, don't do this, but I'm gonna tell you what I did. That's what I'm gonna do. What about you?
When I was younger, I was super conservative.
You were tightly wound, I would say.
I was.
You were. I was there.
My mom kept me at the hip. Mm-hmm. That's my road dog, my ride or die.
Woo woo, mom.
Was barely able to go outside and play just because the kids who were in the same apartment building as me were like rough. And you know, and when I did actually eventually go outside to play, because you know, it's like, hey, I have my stepbrother out there, he'll protect me, and he did.
Shout out to him.
I still got like scraped up and scarred and everything. You know, good stuff for the childhood. But you know, like, you ever been in an apartment building and as soon as you hear some kid cry, it's time for everybody to go inside?
Yes. Well, fun's over.
And then they're like, no, stop crying. And that was never me. Because my brother was always like, you good? All right, we good. And I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Nah, he
holding back sniffles.
He was always making sure, yeah, you tough? Oh, this is my brother. Yeah, you tough, you got it. And I was like, yeah. And then someone else would end up crying. It's like, God We was almost there. No, we was doing some crazy stuff though. So like, just being, I'm not Amish, but I kind of felt sort of Amish because going from like being sheltered and everything, and then just like riding bikes in the middle of a courtyard and trying to stack plastic chairs on top of each other while riding your bikes. That's how I
bad kid.
Hey man, and that's how I got like this huge gash on my one of my knees, because like, but I didn't even know it until I went inside, until like, because I was wearing like these pink pants, and then I had this red line on my pants on my knee, and I was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, look at that!"
So, you know, just a little blood.
And then like we hopped the fence to go steal the neighbor's lemons and stuff. I think everyone did.
Everyone did that.
If you had a neighbor's lemon tree, you stole their lemons.
We had a neighbor's pomegranate tree. We stole their pomegranate.
You stole their pomegranate.
Oh, it was delicious.
You don't steal the
Just because they
pomegranate.
was stolen, it was even better. That's the dog.
He thought I had lemons. I don't.
Did. Lemons.
And I mean, just it was mainly like just a gradual thing of me testing what I wanted to do, testing what I was comfortable doing. I didn't do anything that I wasn't comfortable doing. So I was like, I was a very aware child, and I was a very aware young adult, this, that, and the other. If there was fun, I wanted to go to it, but like, I think people always saw me as a square. I went to that after prom. I went to the after graduation party.
After graduation?
I think it was after graduation.
You know what's after prom with us? We were like, where's Victoria? She was like, oh, she went home, I think.
That might have been junior prom.
No, prom, our 12th year. And I was like,
Our
remember,
12th
I didn't go to prom, but I went to after prom.
Yeah, I didn't go to after prom.
I was a delinquent.
I went with Amberly and Dulce to go to Denny's. I think after prom.
Bruh, you supposed to come with us to after
Or
prom.
maybe that was junior prom. I don't know. But I didn't party. I didn't want to party.
I know, but it was so fun.
And then when I actually tried to do it after graduation,
Was it after graduation party?
I think so. Yeah, and then Shelby was like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm just like,
You know.
and I danced and stuff, but then I got throw up on my arm, and I was just like, you know what? I don't even need this. I don't need it.
I don't need this.
I don't need this.
My man got 2 jobs.
But then, like, you know, going to college, I was like, okay, I'm gonna test things. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna do more like things. And then so going to more parties, going to more clubs. Clubs are cool. Bars are cool too. It depends on what club you go to.
I'm more of a party person, like you know.
House party?
No, not house party. Like, this is gonna be a party. Like, there's a venue and it's a party, and it's not a club. Clubs are whack.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not lesbian clubs.
We haven't gone to one yet.
We haven't.
We will go. Lesbians, we're coming for you.
Oh, don't say that. But yeah, now I'm like super open now with limits. Like,
you are,
because I am, right?
I'm
just like exploring, and I'm into like knowledge and learning, and like, ooh, what's that? Do I like that?
Do I like that?
Maybe later.
What you mean by that?
What? I might get a side of that. I don't want it to be the whole entree, just a little side.
A little side.
Put it on the side.
Side of what? What you?
Anything, everything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah, like I tried mushrooms the other day. I didn't like it. I actually like blueberries now. They're delicious. I tried blueberries.
I'm thinking she be out there. She over here. I tried mushrooms and blueberries. They
I don't
was
like
delicious.
mushrooms. Mushrooms aren't good. I like blueberries though.
If I had something to hit you.
Ah.
You see what I be dealing with? I be dealing with this in 7th grade, yo.
Anyway, what's next up on the docket?
You know what's interesting?
What?
I actually have noticed like you just kind of loosen your screws.
Really?
I have. When I say you was tight back in our school days.
Wait, hold on. I got in trouble and sent to the principal's office at my other school because someone was running, and then I was trying to tell them to stop, and then they wouldn't stop, so I grabbed them while they were running. And then I got in trouble. But it was like an all-white school, so...
They let you go.
No, it was an all-white school.
Oh,
so that's how I got in trouble.
Okay, I feel it.
But,
You didn't get in trouble in high school, huh?
in high school?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so. I was called to the principal's office because someone else stole something else and then still to this day has not given it to them. But yeah.
That's hilarious.
Man. I'm going to tell you who later.
Oh, really?
You might not remember them.
I probably don't. I remember no one from high school.
Yeah.
Except for her. And maybe like a choice of people I hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are y'all? High school friends. How y'all doing?
If y'all watch
Middle
this,
school.
I doubt y'all will.
Hey.
That's funny though. I wasn't always in trouble, but you know, I like. Earlier I said I didn't go to prom because I couldn't go to prom because
Or graduation, you could barely walk the stage.
I could barely walk the stage. However, I don't know what I was gonna say after that. I couldn't go to prom because I was like one of the delinquent students. But I wasn't like I wasn't like, you know, doing nothing bad. I just like had hella tardies.
Do you remember that forum in high school? It was like a youth forum and it told everybody's business.
I wish I could get on it, but I was on social media, so I was trying to figure it out.
I think it was called like youth forum.
It was,
and
I remember that.
So and so did it under the stairs. So and so did this to that person over there. I was like, my God. And
Oh my God, my pearls.
me being a square, I was like clutching my pearls like, oh, Lord. Heathens.
If you had a robe, you would just
Heathens.
You.
The power of Christ compels you. Oh, I needed my holy water. I was a church girl then.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, you really just over the years, you just kind of over the years. It's a breath of fresh air.
Is it?
It is. Some stuff I remember in high school, I'd be like, I ain't gonna tell her this. She might bug out. But now I tell you everything.
I mean, Anthony said that he didn't tell me he was gay because of how I would react.
And yeah.
And that made me feel like shit.
Well, bruh, you was wildin'. I can hold you. I remember I told Tori once, I was like, hey, I might be bisexual. She was like, is this what you really want?
I didn't say that.
She did. She said, what about Jesus? I was like, you know what, never mind, I'm not. That literally talked me out of my bisexuality. I was like, I'm straight.
But you're not now.
I'm not.
And I'm like, alright.
Back then, though. She
Back then, they didn't want
She was
me.
like,
No.
Jesus doesn't want this. She said,
I don't remember saying that.
And I was just like, bruh, get on my face. I was shamed by my own best friend.
Well, I mean, what can I say? I'm not like that now.
Except you're welcome. You're not like that now. That's what's popping. High five. Y'all laughing at home. Anywho, next up.
We got a tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week.
Hold it in your hands.
Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week.
Anywho.
What's the tweet of the week?
So our tweet of the week says this. It is from @MimiPP. PP. Alright. But it says, I don't care whose house I'm at. I will dry my hands off on them decorative towels. Fuck them towels. So the question comes, what will you and won't you do if you're a guest at someone's house?
I will say, if those are the only towels that are in the bathroom, I'm drying my hands off on your towels. I was like,
I'm gonna look around, make sure. I'm gonna put them back how they was.
I will check first. I will check to make sure that there are no other way. I'm not using your toilet paper, like, because it's all over my hands.
I know. Swag.
Unless I know you personally, like super personally, I'm not gonna go in your fridge.
I was gonna ask you, how many times does it take you to go over someone's house so you go in their fridge? The first day I got my own apartment, she went straight to my fridge.
I know you.
I mean, this is your first time here.
So?
She was like, yep, my fridge.
Like, let's see what you got over here.
What you got?
Now I got another fridge to look in for 5 minutes and not take anything out of.
And they come back 5 minutes later like, let me lower my standards.
Goals. Yeah, only my boyfriend, only you in my own house.
That's true. Do you when you sit down, how do you sit? Like,
where?
Like when you go to someone's house, you're
Well, I ain't putting my feet up on the couch if that's what you're asking.
No, like how do you be like, or do you try to lay all over?
Someone actually told me this. As soon as I sit down, I cross my legs. I cross my ankles.
Oh, do you?
Like I evidently I sit so proper sometimes. Just like
I believe it.
And it's like not even on purpose. I just be like,
just a little,
Also depends
like
on
etiquette training.
Depends on whose house it is. If it's family, then I'm.
If it's family, feet going up all over the couch.
We love you.
We love you, but my feet going on your couch.
Okay.
Like if they come in and ask you, "Are you hungry?" You be saying no.
Depends on who it is. It literally depends on who it is. Yeah, it depends on who it is. Also, it depends on if I'm hungry. Also, it depends on my age.
You know what I hate?
What?
When, like, say if you at a friend's house and then their mom come in, are y'all hungry? And then your friend say no, but you was hungry. And then you sitting there like, but I'm hungry.
I think if that ever happened and I knew they were cooking downstairs, I'd just like go downstairs and be like, hi, and just like talk to them or something.
Oh man, that sure smells good.
And then they're like, oh, you want some? And then I go back upstairs.
I shouldn't.
You should have said
You should have said we was hungry because we was hungry.
Yeah. What else?
That's really it. It's like asking people, like accepting food, being on the couch, going in their fridge.
Let us know in the comments. Is there something that's super crazy that you do when you immediately go over someone's house?
For the first time.
Yeah, for the first time.
That's crazy. Like, what if people are like, yeah, I just take my shoes off and put my feet all over
if
the couch.
someone says, take your shoes off in the house, you take them shoes off.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't allow shoes.
I usually just go in and ask, you want shoes?
You want shoes on?
Shoes?
What
You
you
want
gonna do
shoes?
with
All
that?
right, because I'm used to taking my shoes off.
Yeah.
And then if they say, no, you're fine, I usually like think like, oh, Lord.
What that carpet looking like?
Yeah, you be living like this. Nah, it's cool though.
That's funny.
I feel it.
And you be living like this? That's true. What if someone say that come to your house for the first time? I would feel so hurt.
Someone did. They came to my house. Not that, but like someone did. They came to my house and they was like, oh yeah, it's nice except for all the pots on the table. Cause we was like, we just moved in and then
You can leave. Pot your way out of this house.
That's
Why did black parents do that? They take what you say and use it against you. That's just the thing. Like,
I don't know.
what's
man.
up with that? Hey, I'm a McDonald's. And you got McDonald's money? Like,
Yes.
I'm 4. Like,
I'm for it.
I'm
Well,
4. Where your 4-year-old money at? Just take it and put it back at you. I don't know what's up with that.
black people are creative. Let's just leave it at that.
Let's just leave it at
Let's
that.
just leave it at that.
No, we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna ask my mom when I get in. I'm saying when I get home. I don't live with her. I'm gonna ask my mom when I call her.
I think every child looks forward to saying that exact thing to their parents.
Oh, I've said it. Oh, I've said it. Jada, give me this. And you got this money? I was like, revenge!
Revenge.
I feel so vindicated.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Maybe give us some topics to talk about.
Yeah.
So I can stop doing my shoulders like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let us know what's on your mind.
What's on your mind?
Your mind.
So we can ask other people, do you mind?
I like
Did that work? Did that work?
That worked.
I don't know.
That worked in the
Tell us in the comments if that worked.
worked.
I don't know if it
We don't
worked.
know.
Yeah.
We're skeptical.
Peace.
Pie. I said pie. I meant to say bye. Bye.
Messing up words to the very end.
All right.